Hello, it's BrickBros UK with our alternative build for the popular LEGO Star Wars Y-Wing Starfighter 75172, which is a Rogue One creation we probably should have made some time ago, and it's one many of you have been requesting. So to reward your patience, we ended up turning the Y-Wing into the cool alternative build we're calling the Yavin 4 bunker, which includes a base bunker complex with an Imperial SENTRY droid. So if you want to make our Yavin 4 bunker, you can check out our step-by-step build tutorial at the end to construct it, but before we get to that, let's take a closer look at the build. First up, as far as spare parts go, we had a few left over which could always be added in if you wanted to use them up, and we decided to keep the weapons loader vehicle intact, so there's no need to break this up. Now if we start with the bunker, we felt a ground base like building complex would be fun to construct, and as you can see it's got a solid grey colour scheme as well as a decent design, so it's the perfect place for the rebels to hang out, make repairs and defend from the Imperials in a fight. It's also got lots of interesting areas to explore, like the tall watchtower we built on the left that was inspired by the Yavin 4 towers from the movie, but it's not the same. So if we take a look at the bottom, here we created a sturdy cone base with Technic piping coming out of it to keep it stable. Then above this, a rod piece goes right up to the minifigure crow's nest on top, which is a cone construction with yellow armoured details around it for protection. But the best thing about the crow's nest is you can pop in a rebel minifigure to stand watch up high to add to the scene. Moving lower down, the piping from the tower flows into a double fuel Bowser system, which is a nice industrial part of the bunker, with a trans-red control panel on the left, sticker details on the tanks, and wheel valves that can be turned if you want to refuel your rebel fighters in play. Following on from the Bowser, in the centre we put a lot of effort into the bunker's main entranceway, which we tried to construct in an ancient temple style similar to the Yavin 4 base. So that's why we created these lovely stone steps in the middle for minifigure access through the V-shaped opening. Then on either side we clipped on accessories for more ancient details to break up the grey. Above the steps, the bunker roof has a solid white and grey stone overhang, which is where we've made use of the white bubble engine pieces on either end for stone column tops. And we created a small square balcony so you can place rebels up high for guard duty. Further along, on the right, here we installed a fun anti-aircraft quad gun unit for defense, which comes with its own ammunition store on the side in the form of 2 pink energy generators. The gun's not bad either, featuring 4 Technic barrels, 2 spring-loaded missiles in between for the real fire, and we built a turntable so it can rotate left or right for aim in battle. Then at the back you'll find that single gunner seat being covered by a blast plate, which is where you can place in a rebel to take control of the weapon so they're ready to unleash its awesome fire in combat that really packs a punch. We also added hinge connections to the side areas so you can customize the layout of the bunker to give the whole build a more open design or smaller one depending on your scene, which is another fun play feature. And last up, if we turn it right round, the side areas have less detail. We use sticker curve pieces to make the entrance columns look grander. Then lower down we created these yellow and grey steps with a control panel on the left for an extra bunker touch. So that's our Yavin 4 bunker, which is a decent base-like structure to stage your attack and defend battles around. Next up, we felt sorry for the lonely stormtrooper, so we gathered quite a few of the spare parts to put together our very own Imperial SENTRY droid as an extra friend. Now this droid was inspired by the one from Star Wars Rebels, and it's got a flexible exoskeleton with these tiled armoured legs at the bottom that both have moving hip and knee joints to help it walk or be posed easily. Moving up, we built elbow and shoulder hinge joints into both armoured arms for flexible movement, 2 clip hands so it can grab weapons, and we built in some rotating shoulders too, so the droid will have maximum joint movement either for display or play. In between the arms, you can see that the SENTRY droid's body has a short curved processing unit middle section, round shoulders for protection, and this small square computer head complete with a clear sensor at the front. Then for the all-important firepower, we arm the droid with this brick-built thermal detonator launcher we designed that looks pretty cool when it's being held two-handed, and it should come in handy for blasting the bunker. Spinning round to the back, on this side we clipped a close-quarter electro staff with red charge ends to his body, which is a similar weapon you see the General Grievous guards carry, and he can use this staff one-handed or two-handed in combat to take on Jedi or anyone at close range. So our Imperial SENTRY droid will be an excellent addition to the Empire's forces, and it's a nice surprise build you probably didn't expect, but we thought it would give you guys something a bit different. On a final note then, our Yavin 4 bunker alternative build is everything we wanted it to be when we started this build, because it completely changes up the Starfighter into a decent sized bunker structure that could be used as a base for your army. Now it does have a few rough edges here and there, but overall it's got a good Yavin 4 design thanks to the cool minifigure watchtower, large ancient bunker entrance, stone steps, rotating anti-aircraft quad gun unit and fuel bowsers, which all adds to its display potential. However, after saying all of that, what we love the most about this build is it provides you guys with an excellent playset where you can stage an epic attack and defend battle by using the missile shooting gun and placing all of the rebels in the bunker to take on the Imperials, who now have a deadly Imperial SENTRY droid to even the odds. That's a brick built droid creation we're quite proud of, and it could be our best one yet. So if you've enjoyed seeing our Yavin 4 bunker creation and feel it's definitely something you'd like to make too, you should watch on now to check out our step-by-step build tutorial, and if you're ready to go, let's start the build. And that's the finished build, so now you can enjoy our Yavin 4 bunker with SENTRY droid, or maybe you've taken inspiration from the build to create something even more awesome. Hope you enjoyed a Brick Bros UK alternative build, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Brick Bros UK.